Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Airy and I hope you had an amazing Christmas and a really good New Year's. Today we are going to be building a small cabin, I guess would be the best word to kind of put this, or possibly small house. Originally I wanted to just build one, kind of make it a challenge. However, the lot that was available to me was bigger than I originally planned, which is why I decided to go ahead and build two. One of them kind of being a lot more homely, possibly as if they rented out the first one and the first house, and then they lived in the second house. This house would also actually be pretty decent for a rags to riches attempt. I found that it was pretty cheap. It's about 45 or 60. I know that's kind of like a big jump between those, but I think it's more 45. So it's definitely in the kind of price range. You might have to cheat a little bit, or a house on the way there, one that you can also rent out to someone else. So as I started building this, I wasn't entirely sure what I was doing. I definitely wanted to give one of them a very homely feel, one that had been used a lot, which is why I decided to use the already pre-owned oven and fridge. In my actual game, this didn't last long. I ended up upgrading it pretty fast, to be honest. But it gives the feel of a very homely place. For the bedroom, I kind of got a little bit confused on what I wanted to do here. It wasn't a big room, but I did want to include a cabinet just in case they wanted to change their outfits. I added a bunch of cracked walls and stuff like this because it was, at the end of the day, a bad house, I guess is what I was trying to make here. Added some spider webs, added some rips in the walls, added some water damage, but the house still looked really cute in the end. I did struggle a little bit with this bathroom, but in the end I'm very pleased with how it came out. I wanted to add a laundry, which is something that if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll find that I'm really addicted to lately. However, I forgot that I couldn't add one in because I didn't have the room here, which is why I then went on to make space in between these two and add in a washing machine. With the vibe of the house that I was getting from it, I decided to add a clothesline instead of adding a dryer, just because they've got plants. Eventually I will add some outdoor stuff. It just kind of seems like the house an outdoor sim would live in. Maybe someone that wasn't materialistic as well. It'd be a good place for them. I added the fire pit just because it looked cute. Kind of gives it that if you wanted to go outside and have some marshmallows, and yeah, I don't know, sorry. I just really liked how it turned out. Sometimes you just need to pat yourself on the back on houses when they come out how you really like. This house is definitely more lived in than the second house. I made this one look very homely, and you'll see what I mean when we go across to the second house. But this one did come out really nice. Honestly, I'm so pleased. There is going to be screenshots of this one later. I didn't take many screenshots of the second house because when I did move my sim in, she lived in this house here as opposed to the first house. I was going to make it a two sim game. However, I get annoyed really fast with having two sims because one's always doing something and you're like trying to keep an eye on it. I added these 4 trees behind the house to give them some kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Not camouflaged. Privacy. To give it some kind of privacy. I wanted to give this one a washing machine too. I didn't like how this bathroom turned out, I'm not gonna lie. And now that I'm like watching this, I don't even remember if I added in carpet or I must add in wallpaper. I feel like I wouldn't have left a house unwallpapered. There we go. So at least I remembered the wallpaper. Once again, I wanted to add kind of like a nice bed. This one was the one that was going to be like rented out in my house, in my head. Which is why it was still a lot better, a bit more fancier looking than the other one. This one was really weirdly made because I felt like I didn't have enough space. So I mean, you can always edit this to however you wanted. You can find it in the catalog. I will link my name down below. I also gave this one a little bit of an outside area. It's a little bit different to the other one. Maybe if you had a sim with a kid, it would fit in well there. We added a sprinkler and just some stuff. I did think about adding something down the back there, which is why we're over there, but then I decided against it. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this one turned out, and I'm sorry if my voiceovers are not better, but we're getting there. Let me know what you think about it, if this is a house you think your sim would like to live in, or if you think there's something you would change, maybe add carpet. I hope you enjoyed watching this video anyway. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, or a thumbs down if you thought I rambled too much. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, like I said, I hope you had a great new year, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good one.